Wih, slownya. Lain. Ya Allah. Alright. So I will share with you my. This is chapter 8, Okay, for your information, before I forget, for chapter 9, we are using another textbook, not the textbook we are always use. It is called the ethic of cybersecurity. Okay. From this from this textbook, actually only 2 chapters that relate with our content. The first one is chapter 2. The other one is chapter 11. Let me check. Yes. Sorry, chapter 15. This one. So only 2 chapters. What I will do is that I will slice only those chapters available and make it available at our Google Classroom. Only chapter 2 and chapter 15, so that you can make the review on your own. Okay, so today we are going to discuss about chapter 8. So chapter 8 is about evaluation and improvement of digital channel performance. Now we are discussing about channel, in which it also relates with your assignment, your group assignment, right? So your group assignment, we are discussing about channel as well as how you communicate in the channel. How are you going to get the product from this channel? So actually, these chapters somewhat also have some relation with you. Okay, with your second assignment. So companies have to devote resources to monitor the success of their online marketing and continuously improve the performance of their digital channel. So this approach refers to web or digital analytics. So the Digital Analytics Association has been developed by vendors, consultants, and researchers in the area to manage the best practices. So these are about the how to check or how to to confirm that the website actually is performing. Okay, performance management for digital channel. It's very important to improve result for any aspect of any business. Performance management is vital. So performance management refers to process to use to evaluate and improve the efficiency and effectiveness of an organization and its processes. So majority of performance will be evaluated or will be measured based on 2 things: effectiveness and efficiency. So efficiency is about how soon you can complete certain tasks. Time, it is about time. Effectiveness is how good in terms of quality. So both are important in anything when we are discussing about performance. Okay. So the performance management for digital channel, it consists of 3 stages. Okay, these 3 stages of creating and implementing performance management system. Stage 1, create a performance management system. Stage 2, defining the performance metric framework. Performance metric meaning that what you are going to measure. What do you want to measure? If you are in semester 5 or also taking the research methodology, this metric also refers to item of your variable. Those are the metric. Only that when we are discussing about system, the measurement or the evaluation are based on what analysis that can be given by the channel or the web analytic or digital analytic. Okay. Stage 3 is tool and technique for collecting metric and summarizing the results. So these are the 3 stages of creating and implementing performance management system. So the first one is about creating a performance system. So online marketers can help many of approaches business performance management to internet marketing. So structured measurement process is required, and internet marketing content corrective action is the implementation of this solution as update to website content, design, and associated marketing communication. So there are so many ways that people can do or the business can do to evaluate the performance of the business using platform, internet platform. Either it is web, application, mobile app, and so on. So, in terms of, this is a summary of the performance measurement process. Firstly, it's about goal setting. Second one is about performance measurement. The third one is performance diagnostic. And the last one is corrective action. So goal setting meaning that what do you want to achieve? What do you want to achieve in, what do you want to achieve from the website or whatever the activity you have the website, but it should be aligned with your goal or objective of the business, of the company. Meaning to say that web is something that assists the company, okay? That assists the company. Whatever that information available on web should also align with the goal of the organization or the company. It cannot be contradictory. And then after that, we have what we call performance measurement. In terms of measurement, who will measure, when to measure, and how to measure? So all of these are very adjective, meaning to say that discussing about performance measures, company should have a specific person to handle this. And also they must know when is the right time to do when is the right time to check, to measure the performance, and how they are going to measure it. Meaning to say that they should have some mechanism to ensure that, yes, this is performing, this is how we should do, this is how we should strategize. And then after that, performance diagnostic, meaning that we are going to look at why it is happening, and we should review who we review and when to review. And last one, the correction action. Of course, we will have lots of things that is happening. Now we are going to look at what should we do about it in order to confirm or to ensure that we have some activity to boost the website, especially the engagement. Okay, second one is defining the performance metric framework. At this stage, online marketers have to measure the effectiveness of internet marketing activities in meeting customer, business, and marketing objective. So, meaning to say that whenever we are discussing about effectiveness, what are we looking at? As a business, sometimes are you looking at engagement? Are you looking about people who, as a unique visitors? Are we looking at how long existing visitors come and spend their time in our website, for example? So those are the performance metrics that we can use to identify the performance. Okay, these are the tools and technique for collecting metric. This is how the company collect the information from web. Okay, so the technique for collecting metric can be two types. One is collecting site visitor activity data. This one is more about what the system can provide. Okay, like for example, engagement, like the post and heat map. When is the time, when is the right time to post, and so on and so forth. And also the marketing research using internet, meaning that this is something about research. Summers, the same way like you are doing research for your research paper. So it can be used, marketing research using internet through questionnaire, focus group, or mystery shopper. So all of these actually can assist the business to get the information from customer. Okay, this is about collecting site visitor activity data. So information on content and services accessed by e-commerce site visitors. This can be captured in web analytics system record. So when we have a system, actually there's a lot of things we can take. Okay, and how do you do that? Basically like pages per visit and visit per visitor. So these are among things that you can do. And after that, you are also able to do some collection of site income data, such as refer to customer performing a significant action, which is value to customer. For example, customer register to site and subscribe email and also respond to promotion. So normally when we browse, when we do the browsing, okay, once in a while there is a pop-up menu saying that would you like to participate in our survey, ataupun dia cakap your opinion is matters to us. So those are the things that when you start to answer question, basically those are becoming a way you provide your perception to the company. Ini yang dia panggil respond. Okay, same thing sometimes they do a sweepstake, kan? Dia buat macam, okay, you wanted to get a free sample, you wanted to have the online competition, you have to fill in your name, your IC number, and so on and so forth. Those are also some of the information responded to this. Ini yang dia panggil site visitors activity data. And then other than that, yes, if you become a member, you need to subscribe for you to log in. So for you to sign in, okay, become the member, so you fill in the form. Those information also will be used by the company as the site visitor activity data. This is another way for you to collect data. Basically, is based on research. This is research, and research can be qualitative, can be quantitative. Even though we say that, yeah, how when you have the website, can we use qualitative information? Yes, you can do qualitative research to collect the information from your customer. So marketing research will help determine the influence of website and related communication on customer perception of the company and its product and services. So this is another way for a company to get the feedback from the customer. Feedback from customer is very important. We already learned in various chapters in MKT558 because this particular information will be used by the company to improve their product, to improve the solution. Try to ensure that whatever they are producing is not short sendiri punya production, but it is actually trying to fulfill the want and the need of the customer. So this method include questionnaire focus group that can be conducted online or offline. So if it is attached, the link attached to the website, therefore it will become the online questionnaire. But if it is like self-administered, you find someone and get that person to fill it for you, those are the offline. But now majority of data collection, even though they are using it offline, the people still answer it online majority of the time. So the technique that are appropriate for conducting this type of research will need to target a sample of people who actively use the website. If that particular people is already active for the website, normally those are the people who are entitled or who have fulfilled the characteristic of the respondent to answer the question. So when we are discussing about marketing research, one thing very important is that to ensure or to understand that every people who answer the question fulfill the criteria that we outline. Only that we can have a valid and reliable data for analysis. If we don't achieve whatever data that we receive, don't achieve reliability and validity of data, okay, basically whatever result we conducted after that are not valid. So those are things that you must remember, especially when you are doing research, behavioral research ataupun what kind of research, tak kisah, any kind of research, you should have the validity and reliability issues. Okay, so this is the responsibility for customer experience and site management. Who own the process? For large company, it will be necessary to bring together all the interested parties, such as those with marketing department, site developer, and IT department. And then who own the content? So distributed the responsibility for owning and developing different sections of the site to the people in an organization who have best skill and knowledge to develop the content. Meaning to say that even though the website belongs to the company, but the content belongs to a specific group of people in the organization. So if like me, for example, from marketing, so my content is about marketing because that is my skill, that is my expertise, and that is my knowledge. If we have someone else from, for example, delivery department, so this particular person will write the content only related to their department only. Okay. So who own the format? The format refer to the design layout of the site. So content developer are responsible to add text and graphic design on the site. So meaning to say that the developer actually has the responsibility about the format and layout of the website. However, in terms of the content, it belongs to the individual department. So in terms of process, it belong to the company that consists of multiple departments. So those are the differences lah about who own the process, who own the content, and also who own the format. So who own the technology? For large company, it will be necessary to bring together all the interest parties, such as those within marketing department, site development, and IT department. Meaning to say that when we are discussing about web development, it is belong to the company, but for this committee, okay, it involved by various departments. So I think this is about the same thing. Okay. Who own the format? Meaning to say it is the IT department and the outsource company. So if the company gets someone else to do the format, the layout for them, so the format belong to that particular company. So that is all for chapter 8. It's a very short chapters actually. Let me just stop the recording first.